Hi everyone, David here, and are you feeling hungry? Because you won't be for long. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel again. Thanks for supporting this channel, watching another video. Yeah, it's a nice day in Osaka today. It's nice and warm, sunny. Spring is springing as we speak, and the plum blossoms are just in bloom now. That means the cherry blossoms must be coming soon. I think at the end of the month we'll get some nice cherry blossoms. That means summer's coming too. That means I need to work on my beach body, which I've been saying for about 20 years. I haven't succeeded yet, but maybe this is the year. Well, as you know, I've been in Japan for almost 8 years, and I think I've tried a lot of traditional Japanese foods and all sorts of things. But people change over time, and I think it might be time to give another chance to some of the food that I didn't really enjoy the first time around. Especially healthy food. Now, you might think Japanese food is very healthy. The portion sizes are small, that's mostly true. You get sushi, sashimi, a lot of vegetables, miso soup. That's all very, very healthy. But there's one healthy food that maybe foreigners don't know very well, and I'm going to try that today. I'm talking about natto. I don't know if you know much about natto. These are fermented soybeans. Now, of course, you know, soybeans are very popular in Japan. They are the basis of soy sauce, tofu, what else? I think that's a kind of anko, the red beans. I don't know, maybe that's not soybeans, it's some kind of beans. Anyway, beans are important. There's lots of soy-based products too, yeah, soy milk and so on. But natto is a fermented food. They put some special bacteria in it to break down the soybeans, and they go a bit kind of smelly and sticky and some people might say gross and horrible. I wonder if that's going to be me, I'm not sure. But it's a very popular breakfast food in Japan for healthy people. So I'm going to try some today. I have tried it before, but probably that was the first year I came here, so it's been a long time. I've been recently reminded that people's taste buds change every 7 years. So I don't know if that means their actual opinions change, but it might be worth trying again and see if I like natto. If I like it, great, then I can be healthy every day. So I'm going to try some natto. I'm going to try it with a few different kind of accompaniments. Like some people eat it just like this. Some people eat it on rice. Some people have it in, you can even have it in sushi. I've had it in gyoza before, the little Chinese dumplings. So there's all kinds of ways to enjoy natto. You can also enjoy it with mustard or some kind of it's not like soy sauce, but it's called tare, a kind of sauce. People use spring onions too. There's all kinds of ways you can eat natto. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm a bit nervous about this one, so let's try some natto today. Now, before I get set up, as usual, you know what I'm going to say. Please subscribe to this channel. We're getting so close to 300 subscribers. It's starting to go down, but it went back up again. Please keep me moving on up, and I want to get to 300 soon, please. Please leave a comment too. Do you want to try natto? What did you think about this? Has this opened your eyes to new healthy options? And please like, of course, this video, and leave a comment. I said that. What's the other one? Share it, please. If you're my friends, I hope you're all my friends of the YouTube channel. Please share it to all your friends, or your worst enemies if you don't like this channel. Please share it to them too. So that's enough from me. I'm going to set up, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, all right, I'm ready. I've set myself up. You can see the top of my head, maybe. I'm going to zoom out a bit so you can see this food. You get these little polystyrene containers, usually with natto. Which way does it open? Let's crack this open and see what we get. Here we go. I'm a bit worried about this. Oh, is that the wrong way? Oh, there's arrows, good. Let's just follow the arrows. Yeah. What are we doing? I'm just tearing it up. Oh dear, I'm falling at the first hurdle here today. That's just sealed up. Why can't I open it? Oh no! It's a bad start. The universe is telling me not to. Ah, there we go. Oh, that was difficult. Okay, so you get a little pot down here. You see we get a little freebie. You get some tare. This is the little special sauce. A bit like soy sauce, but I'm not sure what's in it. I think it's made from like fish stock. And we've got some karashi, which is the Japanese mustard. I'm not a big mustard fan I wasn't in England anyway, so I guess this is a bit more like French mustard, that kind of, well, you can see it's kind of luminous yellow colour. We have this with a few things like oden, which is like a stewed vegetables and bits and bobs, which we have in winter, but it's got a bit of a punch to it. Not really like wasabi, but yeah, that kind of excitement. So here we go, here's our natto. Got a little piece of film on top to stop it going all gross. Ooh. Okay, can you see that? You see these little strands? Ooh, it's like a horror movie. Okay, let's see if we can... I've seen people do this on TV, so we can stop the strands going everywhere. Ooh, it's like cobwebs. Go on, go away. Okay, I'll put that down there. So here's a natto. These, yeah, like I said, these are fermented soybeans. I don't know how long they ferment them for. I was feeling it's strange that these kind of fermented foods, they've got a really short sell-by date. So the expiry date is in about a week or two. I haven't really smelt it yet though. Ooh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought actually. It's kind of, what's that? That's familiar. It's almost like a kind of, it smells like a latte. Is that really weird? Doesn't smell too bad. I mean, I heard the smell of natto is really terrible. But the first thing you're supposed to do is like stir it up. I want to try it just by itself first. I know that's a bit unusual, but then I'll add some of this tare and karashi afterwards. So let's just get on this. We're supposed to stir it. I've heard 100 times is supposed to be the best. I'm maybe not going to do it that many times, but I'll just stir it up, see what happens. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit hard. These beans are quite, I thought they'd be quite mushy, but there we go. They're quite hard. It's like kind of peanuts almost. Ooh, can you see that? Sorry, I shouldn't be judging it by going, ugh. I haven't tasted it yet. But this kind of encourages the sticky insides to mix up and break down a bit. Okay, well, it's getting a bit easier. I don't want to fling it all over the place. Ooh, this makes me think of like spider eggs or something. Okay, ooh, look at that. You hungry? Okay, I'm going to try a little bit by itself, and then I'm going to mix it up with some other stuff. So, itadakimasu. We'll take a few. This is the things I do for YouTube, you know? Okay, here we go. It's not as hard as I thought. They feel quite hard when you're stirring them. It's a kind of, yeah, not bitter, but there's something that's kind of yeasty. I don't know how to say it. I thought it might be a bit like kind of beer taste. Those kind of fermented foods sometimes have a kind of beer feeling, but it was very sticky. When I said it reminded me of coffee or like a latte, it's not too far off. It's got that kind of bitterness that coffee does, I think. That probably sounds really strange to Japanese people, but there we go. I'm gonna mix it up a bit more. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that by itself. I'm gonna add some of these other things. Can I even get my chopsticks away? Come on. Oh goodness me, I've got this big spider strand. Can you see that? Okay. So let's add a bit of the tare. You're supposed to do both? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna try both. Just let me put them both in. Oh, let's get on my fingers. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Oh, that's really fishy. That's quite nice, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna add the mustard too. For Japanese people watching this going, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Add a bit of this too. I don't really like, I would say spicy food. This is not really spicy, but it's, I've got a bland palate. Oh dear. Should I do the whole lot? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay. There we go, we've got our sauce, we've got our mustard. I'm gonna mix it up again. Ooh, oh dear. Okay, it's a bit easier to mix now. It's getting a bit more liquid. It's got this kind of foaminess that I'm not sure about this. It's got a nice, you ever seen like dog sick? It's a bit like that. Look how yellow it is now, look at that, you can see that. Okay, here we go, we'll try it. Not too bad. I can only really taste the mustard now, but it's the mustard's quite nice. Because if you just ate a packet of mustard, it'd like blow my head off probably, but just kind of balance things out. I can't really taste that bitterness now like I did before. Okay, not bad. Okay, I'll take a little bit more. It's got this weird kind of texture to it though. Like Japanese people call this like neba neba. It's kind of got a feeling like sticky, gluey texture. Okay. I think I like the mustard more than the natto. So there's a few things that have a neba texture. So like natto and okra. I don't know, well, I've never seen that in England before. It's kind of like a green vegetable. It's got these kind of, it's quite hard outside. It's a bit like a green pepper outside, and then inside it's got these seeds and a bit of kind of mucusy stuff in the middle. And daikon as well, the kind of giant Japanese radish. Depending on how you prepare it, that can be a bit kind of sticky and weird. But okay, now most people don't eat natto just like this, as far as I'm aware. So I'm going to put it on a nice bowl of white rice that I've got here. Japanese love to eat rice, of course. So let's see how this goes. If I just dump that on top. Ooh. The hardest thing with this is that these big strands, they're quite hard to get rid of. Ooh. They're very stretchy. Look, this one's stretching like spider web. Okay, there we go. Natto on rice. So let's try take two. I think you just kind of, you don't have to mix it up, just go for it. Ooh. These strands. Okay. It's alright. Yeah, I could eat that. Get little bits of the natto taste, that kind of bitterness. See if I can get a bit more rice. Yeah, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just had this kind of alien, snotty texture in my mind. And honestly, people talk about the smell of natto more than anything, but I don't think it didn't really smell that bad at all. You had to get really close to it and before you could even smell anything. It's quite physically difficult to eat though, that's the problem. Yeah, it's not bad. The rice kind of counters some of that like weird texture to it. Okay, one more bit. Don't want to make you watch me eat a whole bowl of rice. It's going to be quite boring. Oh no! Okay, on the table. Okay, that's a new option for me now. I think that mustard is really important for me. I think that really changes the taste. It's not too strong either. They don't give you much mustard, but it's enough to kind of counter the bitterness. And yeah, because quite nice with rice too, so you can feel a bit filled up. Ooh, okay. I might finish this off then before dinner. I meant to eat this for breakfast today, but now it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to ruin my breakfast, ruin my dinner. Okay, one last bit. Not bad. Not great, but I've eaten worse things anyway. Okay, that's enough of that for today. I will finish this off. I'm not going to throw this in the bin. That's okay. No food waste here, don't worry. Let me just move this up a bit. Hope that was interesting. Yeah, don't be afraid of natto. I'm a bit of a fussy eater, or I used to be before I came to Japan anyway. Yeah, when I came here, there's lots of things I never tried before. But kind of out of politeness, I tended to say yes to everything. So, but I didn't really have any really big horror stories with food. And yeah, natto seems to be okay now. So yeah, please try that out. If you, I'm sure if you go to like an Asian supermarket or something like that in your home country, then you can find natto. It'll be with the fermented things, pickles and tofu and kimchi, that kind of thing. So hope that was interesting. If it was, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please comment. Give me some requests. Are there any other kind of strange foods that you've seen that you want me to try? Yeah, I'm just I eat every day, so it might as well be something interesting. So thanks for watching and take care. Stay healthy. Eat your vitamins and your fermented whatevers. And see you next time. Bye.